No, that's the heater system in my walls. It just shakes. There we go. Let me just go plug in my iPod. Oy, ow, my fucking legs. Let me actually get a drink real quick. Also found a buttload more jewelry at Hoarderman's. Gotta check to see if it's like legit or not. Could be costume, could be real jewelry. Damn devil dolls. This is the what the fuck do you mean this is the buy Zelda game? Or anything that's Skyward Sword because it's unoriginal and it wants to screech like it's something important. When it's not. It's just the same shit over and over again. Lazy, unoriginal, uninspired garbage. Thinking that because it munches on carpet and sucks wiener, that makes it any more special than anyone else. You were not missing out. Skyward Sword was one of the most disappointing experiences of my life. I was so fucking excited because it came out when I finally was able to have money to pre-order shit, you know? Easily the worst possible way to bring in the 25th anniversary of Zelda. I mean, I need to get Minecraft. I have been adding different games to my Steam wish list. My Steam is Pingus Bomb. And I will publicly say my Steam because I'm not some degenerate who has to downloaded hentai games. I do actually have a serious question. So does anyone know where one would go? Who would I seek out if I want to get my blood drawn for painting purposes? No, it's not going to be on the collage. It's going to be on my own piece. This is something that I've been working on for a while. I've tried to have doctors draw my blood and just give me a vial of my own blood, right? Like, I've offered to fucking pay them. And they all keep saying no. It's the same bullshit. But it's like, I don't know how to draw my own blood. But I need my own blood. How do I get it? That's a real question. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, Steed Muffin, but that doesn't answer the question. I need you... I need to tell me, who do I go to get my blood drawn who would, like, give me a bag of my own blood? Like, they can have some as a cut. I'll fucking even toss them some money. Abramovich's a spoiled fucking whore who does not understand the term of self-sacrifice. Abramovich, that's not even her own blood. That's not even her own blood. She just gets random people's blood. Pingus blood. Jimmy needs a vampire girlfriend. It depends on their sanity. Pretty much, I've said that. Nope. In fact, no. No, I'm not trying to make any blood tomes. It's literally nothing that edgy. Talking to demons is for fucking retards. That I'm not invite that you know what that's the equivalent of being fucking cursed. You wanna know something? I'm cursed enough as is. So yeah, no demons for old Jimmy Downey. No thank you. We'll be having none of that shit in this house. In this apartment. I will be having none of that shit in my life because I'm cursed enough. Exactly. I'm not trusting some stranger with a needle, even if that needle is sterile. And I hope that you understand why. That's just a bit too spooky for me. Can't have some stranger drawing blood. I need a doctor or at least a semi-professional to do it. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Wislow Baggins? Oh, would Wislow Baggins be willing to draw my blood? Wislow, are you one of those people who can draw blood? Because I'm not just trusting some random stranger with like a sterile needle. If anything, Twilight Princess is the straightest Legend of Zelda ever, because Link just wants Midna so bad, and Midna, well, Midna is one hell of a woman. Midna is absolute wife material. You ask any waifu connoisseur, Midna will always be in that list of waifus. I'm not getting pig's blood because that would just be defiling the animal. It's gotta be my blood. I don't make the rules here. No to X or no to blood withdrawal? I guess no to X. Oh wait, you were asking Wislow. IQ 1313. Bruh, I'm just trying to find someone to draw my blood. Everyone's making a big fucking deal out of it. Just give me my blood, right? The doctors deny me my tonsils. The only thing I have in mind is my wisdom teeth. I want my blood. Need my blood. Need that shit. Thank you, Fishy. I knew I could rely on you. Fishy, this is very important. You can't fail this mission. No. I'm not using pig blood. It has to be a vial of my own blood. Not my family's blood. Not my family member's blood. My blood. My blood. Thank you, Aperture. Soon I'll have my own blood. And Soon I'll be able to make my paintings come true. I'll show them to bully me. But no demon shit, don't worry. I'm not into demon shit, I'm not into any weird gay cultist shit. I'm gonna say the N-word. How did you get my blood? How the fuck did that deflect? You gotta be fucking shitting me, there's an invisible wall here. You stupid sack of shit. There we go. No, this is Akon. We're gonna go fight my wife. I know it's gonna turn brown. Believe me, I'm very much aware of how my blood dries. I've bled a lot in my life. Not voluntarily either. We found my wife. It's him, it's Mr. Lonely. Now we kill him. Up, he's shitting out spiders. Should have fucking known. I should have known. We don't like spiders in Jimmy Downey's stream. When I was a kid, this boss flipped me the fuck out a bit. Hi, Thikimoto? Thikimoto? Is that like a play on Yu-Gi-Oh? I need to milk Daddy Longlegs for their venom. I guess you could say he's down and out. Yeah. Never forget, he was deported under the Obama administration. Don't let Big Cock Obama and his wife tell you that they were all hunky dory with illegal immigrants. No, they deported some of the best ones. They kept the shit ones, supported the good ones. MF Doom was one of them. No, Daddy Longlegs are venomous. They're just too small to pierce human skin, and there's not really enough venom to kill a person in them. But if you were to extract all the venom from Daddy Longlegs, yes, one thing of Daddy Longleg venom could, I think, kill like a few tens of humans. No, I was just saying that it's not Twilight Princess that's the bi Legend of Zelda. It's definitely Skyward Sword. Get it right. Twilight Princess is the straight man Zelda. Nothing much, Lord Raiden. What about you? No, it's not. It ain't no Hollywood, mammy. This is just an old Bessie Smith song. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. This is just an old song. So you'll hear do-gooders claim that like any black woman who sounds like this is just being a mammy archetype. That's a crock of shit. Right? It's just a fucking accent of like black folks from back then. Of course, the communists will never admit it because black people can only be how they insist they should be, if that makes sense. Like, this is 30s, I think. It isn't that Hollywood was made by Jews, it's that Jews took over Hollywood. Hollywood used to be all the outcasts of society, then the Jews just took over. So that whole claim of, oh yeah, we didn't want to take over Hollywood, it just happened. No, that's a crock of horseshit. You have a troll business now? Hi, Peavy. Can I elaborate on what? Louis B. Mayer? Alright, bet. So, one more in the real world. One second. We can all be Wislow Baggett, it's Gizlo Gaggins. Pingus is like nothing else. My nigga, did you hear what the shaman said? Ah, I've been waiting for you, my nigga. We got a fighting chance, my nigga. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? We got a fighting chance. Sometimes you're the pingus, sometimes you're the bug. Yeah, Jimmy, Thikimoto motivated a dude to get a gold medal in Special Olympics. We're trying to make bunny trolls less cool. Bunny trolls cool and less about ruining everything, you know? I mean, that's pretty lit. Ping us in the morning, ping us in the evening, ping us at supper time. When Pingus is on a bagel, you can eat Pingus anytime. I just want to get back to classic trolls where you bully the bullies. In this case, we bully the communists because they're the bullies. Oh, hi, Jess. I think he accidentally found Philip K. Dick's wife tonight. Not a joke, it was bizarre. What the fuck? Isn't Philip K. Dick the guy who got murdered by his wife because Andy Dick gave her, cocaine? Have you ever heard a social justice type try to, claim that they trolled you, and in reality it's just that, like, they're just a dick, like, there's no trolling to it? Oh, Philip K. Dick's a sci-fi writer. Oh, well now I'm even more confused because I don't understand why finding his wife would be so horrifying. Yes. And then it switched on over to Pawn Stars. Oh, hello. From the mayor of India? Oh, no thank you. I'm not trusting no Indian with tech support. Beautiful, my village has arrived. My pigeons fly very far. Hello, kind sirs. Would you please tell us a meme? We love American memes. We call them May May. You kind eyes. I think this is rated #1 by Spot Dermatologist. Jimbo, join us for India? No, sir, I am very rich. So, guys, I am confused. So, I do know that one of the girls in the Cairo Keen dating show was a tranny. Which one was it? Because I was told it's the black one. Hey, yo, you know, y'all claim to be Indians, but I ain't seeing no gold in my bank account as thanks. Must not be of the upper caste. All of them had very bad pingus. They were all trans. I always suspected Glasses McDorkface was a tranny. The seething makes all the more sense now. The seething, the dilating, it all makes sense. You need to send them a $20 Google Play gift card first. TTD. Yeah, I've had White Claw. Only listens to Pingus streams for new music. This is the vaporwave version of Running in the 90s, by the way. Behold, a wife. On the back of her husband, as all wives should be. Hey, Chris. Do it fart. My penis or my butt? Because no on the penis, but yeah. All dudes fart. The fuck? That doesn't sound good. She's remembering the 90s. Will turmeric prolong death to January? Sorry. I just can't say enough about this Pingus I just bought. It has a detachable handle and everything. Jimmy's a big stream in India, but we share computers, sir. Each village has one. Thank you, Mayor, for your technology. Digging trenches and replacing the root-filled stormwater pipe sucked ass. I mean, I bet. You know, you do you. You do you, Peavy. I don't know what your Pingus looks like, and I don't want to know what your Pingus looks like, because I'm not gay. I mean, every Jimmy viewer is 100 learning Indian viewers. Oh yeah, that's right, Mr. Beast's real name is Jimmy, and there can only be one Jimmy, so I am going to have to engage in combat with Mr. Beast. Fucking hated how fucking disgustingly cringy it was when Fatboy Slim took the Right Here, Right Now part of this song and sampled that spoiled fucking cunt Greta Thunberg into it. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you crusty old bastard ass sellout. Greta Thunberg ain't helping shit. Two men enter, one man leave. Come to India, Jimbo Beast. See, he has a broken heart. That's how you deal with it. The spoiled Kanye action a fool off Fatboy Slim thick track though. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, PV. Jimbo Beast is a cyber truck. He can defeat the imposter beast in combat. What the fuck? It won't even let me fucking lock onto him. Hang on. Supposed to be a ghost in here somewhere. Type in Mr. Breast out of spite. So this is apparently a woman. Bitch looks like a midget George Washington. Impaz. Mr. Beast in India fighting for #1 on YouTube right now. There's no one here, you stupid bastard. Manslaughter, man's laughter, not so funny, is it? Mr. Breasticles? You would have Beast Jimmy babies. One second, fellas. What in the actual fuck? Dicks. I gotta come back for the fucking Poe to spawn. Heard Kyle, Texas is having a big Kyle meetup. Motorboat, Mr. Press. Oh, good night, Jessica. Thank you again for stopping by. Can you believe this is Frank Sinatra? God bless you, Jessica Drake. One time you thought you had too much fingers, but you just forgot to swallow. The song's fitting because we'll never know this feeling. Oh, to play my dick's favorite song and call her to you. God damn it. Pingus V over here. Pingus, if you think about it, is really a cryptological miracle. It does suck that the voice actor who played Robotnik in that one is dead, because I am positive he was deliberately saying penis the whole time. Like, there's no way you accidentally deliberately say penis that many fucking times. Hurry, my dick, hurry! I gotta ride my dick as fast as possible, boys. Or listen to that Sesame Street music. That Sesame Street soundtrack. That SS soundtrack. shouted penis during the presentation on stage back in middle school. To this day, most people out of the loop who recall the event thought he was saying penis! That's fucking awesome. If me and your brother were the same age and the same place, you would have gotten along famously after that incident. Because all I used to say to, like, my friends is, like, we would have an inside joke where we just, like, walk by each other in the hall and go, penis! And just, that's what we do growing up. I don't have Banjo-Kazooie. This world sure could use a whole lot more penis. Oh, Jesus Christ, this shit kills me. Give me that penis. Well, of course, there's that penis game. I feel like this would be a game that Fishy would end up playing with a bunch of stray cats. Just going up to him and talking to him. That'd be very silly. Pingus stomping time. Pingus. Concealing your pingus, huh? Couldn't be me. I'm not very good at this game. At least not this mini game. These cats, you lose track of them pretty quickly. Like this motherfucker, I did not notice him. 17. Already talked to this cat. So that means I gotta talk to 3 more cats. Then I'll get this piece of heart. And find the fucking pogo soul in this fucking area, because Jesus Christ. The cat ran away and fell off. Jesus Christ. I mean, that is pretty realistic for what a cat would do if you just ran up to it trying to pet it. Okay, but seriously. Okay, here's my fucking phone. Where is... says it's supposed to be right down here, the fucking Poghost. But it's not fucking here. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, good night, Liquid Brain. Beat a pingus like a dead horse. Excuse me, sir, your pingus is showing. Always keep your enemies close and your pingus even closer. Like, your pingus is in flames. Okay, there's the fucking Poghost. Now it fucking shows up. I almost said something I shouldn't have said. I was about to say fuck these cats, but we don't fuck cats. We don't fuck cats at all. Before I get too tired, I'm just gonna download all the videos I sent to myself. Come on, load up, you son of a bitch. Bet. Of course my iPod has... Well, of course the fucking videos haven't sent to myself yet. You know what? After I get this fucking dowsing rod or whatever fixed, let's say I just cook me some grub and we just have a nice long chat for a bit, you know? No Poghosts. Juby from Ninja Skull, if you had the high ground. I doubt it. If it's the dude from Ninja Skull, he's gone through so much hell. I watch Ty Simon stand-up stream? No, sadly. So believe it or not, and this isn't anything against anyone, I personally cannot sit through streams. I can stream. I don't mind streaming, because it's just shooting the shit and playing video games, really. Well, I do plan to start doing art streams again soon, namely for the collage, as well as this one little decorative hat I want to paint. But yeah, are y'all okay with, like, after I do a couple of these owl statues, if I were to just cook myself some food and then we just, like, talk for like an hour or so? Because, I mean, you know, it's been a while since I talked to y'all. And sorry again for being so sleepy. I do know, I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of hearing it, but believe me, it's like, I'm running around doing so many different things at once. Namely my job and Hoarderman's, and just bills. But, hey, that's all part of being an adult. I think you'd have a good time. Oh, I already do make wine for fun. Haven't had time to. Because I also don't have the space. Ugh. Financially, yes, I suppose I could afford one of those bubbler wine theme bobs. Travis Taylor, what have I been doing? Just been doing my job as an overnight boiler. Then on top of which it's like just fucking running around, paying bills, shit like that. If that's the Travis from Utah, then boy howdy have we got some catching up to do. How have I been doing? Oh, I've been doing alright. I completely misread that as, what have you been doing? What? I'm not on that. I'm sorry, Drunk Diogenes, but I'm not on the Vampire Blood games. If I had to guess, though, for whoever's going to be on it, it would probably be a good amount of money. Or not that much. I guess it really depends on what they're trying to go for the mini-season. Like, when they say Blood Games, is that more like just... Is that just to generate hype, or do they actually mean it's going to be, like, legit fucked up shit like that? I hope it's not legit fucked up shit, because... no one really enjoys that stuff, man. The goal is to break the most Simon! Thank you for that, Drunk Diogenes. That put me in a much better mood. I mean, hey, I know I'm gonna be appearing in stuff in the future, and I've already been doing, like, a lot of stuff. I've had a surprising amount of people want to do voice work with me. I can't really... The way that I do voice work is I'll never announce what it is I've recorded until the person who kind of like commissioned me or said like, hey, can you record this for me, posts it after they do all their editing. But you know, it's gonna be pretty groovy when you figure out some of the recordings I did. So what? So the blood games just comes from taking a bunch of different people's virginities? Well, as long as it's consensual. That's the main thing. As long as it's consensual. It's consensual. All the contestants are men. Jesus fucking Christ. gooning to Midna right now. I don't blame you. How would I rank the 3D Zelda games? Depends on which one. There's a lot of 3D Zelda games. You gotta be more specific. I also have not played Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild yet. My nigga, this is amazing.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
I just moved the statue for you. You dumbass, get over here.
Can I ask you kind of a weird question? Can I ask you kind of a weird question? Just one. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores.
For me, it's a tie between... You know, I'd argue if we're going strictly with the 3D ones, probably Majora's Mask is my favorite. Then... probably Twilight Princes. Then Ocarina, then Wind Waker, but they're all really fucking good. Like, really, really fucking good.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores. 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 Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. Just one. Just one. I don't need friends, they disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue.
Skyward Sword is just the same 3 dungeons repeated, bro.
I feel like a deer in the headlights of love. Or just one. I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores for just one. I can't stand it when she touches me.
People say that time heals all wounds.
So is it. played a bit of Link's Adventure. I played Link's Awakening. Almost beaten that.
It was then that Bob realized he failed to change as he had promised himself.
In my heart.
Bet. Let me just pause the music. Let me just pause some music while I go get my food on the stove real quick. And then we can talk. Oh, jeez. Take care of the employee, okay? And, I'm playing it on the GameCube. Oh. You mean for Link's Adventure? The Minish Cap is... yeah, NES. I'm sorry that I Pavlov affected your dogs. Almost done my food, fellas. Hi, everyone. What's my burger recipe? Mayo-sama, you can't get the eggnog recipe. You can have the eggnog, but not the recipe. The recipe's gonna come with me to the grave. I'm finna gatekeep that recipe till I die. But yeah, I honestly, that was one thing I was really happy about, because before to get on Fish Tank, I had to like prepay all my bills and shit. So I was just really happy to like actually have food to cook and people to talk to. It's just meat chili with beans and bread and cheese. It's just filling. Because it's a family secret recipe for eggnog. And the way that I do it is like it doesn't even taste like eggnog. It tastes like a vanilla milkshake. So yeah. If I don't gatekeep, then people are gonna steal my family recipe and then profit off of it. Sorry. I don't know if any of y'all have any experience emailing or messaging videos to yourself through Facebook, but sometimes you have to open up the Messenger app and let it send the video all the way. Right now I'm trying to send the Hoarderman vids I recorded for the Hoarderman vlog I gotta upload. Just to show that how we cleared the area, and also to kind of give you guys an idea of like what exactly Knotwood is and how quickly this shit grows back. Listen, Travis, I'm honored. I'm flattered that you'd offer that. But listen, I'd much rather gatekeep this, because this could, in theory, make me a lot of money. No, this is chili with meat, beans, cheese, and I eat it on bread because to make it extra filling. Kind of. Kind of like that. Let me think. So life-wise and content-wise, the reason why shit's been going so slow is because, well, obviously right now I'm working a full-time job, right? And I'm really fucking juggling Hoardermans. I really want to get a lot of content done. Really want to teach myself how to make music and shit. But I also got to keep up with streams. So that's the sort of predicament I'm in. It's another case of similar to before the show. I'm very productive, very busy. I'm always working on something. It's just that, like, the wheels are going nowhere. you know? And that's not to be a woe is me, it's just to let you guys know that I have not forgotten about all the different songs, all the different projects I want to make whole 9 yards. It's just a matter of time and money, sadly. Merge the two how? True. Right now I'm using OBS, and essentially I'm using my Streamlabs to then plug it into the OBS. That way I can get TTS whole 9 yards. Oh, I already do keep notes. I always keep notes of like different ideas and whatnot. I also have like a little cheat sheet actually for my work. I'm sorry, PV. Why is your life in shambles, bro? True. But then that comes to the issue of there is no fucking space in my apartment right now. I'm still working on trying to well, the other thing I gotta do actually, which is why I will probably be ending the stream soonish. As you know, I also gotta list all the inventory I'd taken into my apartment from Hoarderman's before the show. Still gotta sell a bunch of that. I actually sent Taylor a bunch of vinyls from Hoarderman's as thanks. I let her know if any of them turn out to be ultra valuable, just toss me a bone, and then I'll just split that between me and Hoarderman. Nah. Thank you, Plutonium. That's very sweet of you. But let me think. But yeah, I talked to Brian about it because I was serious and still am serious for the other fish contestants where if they want any sort of inventory to just flip for free. Like I got them with Hoarderman shit. I offered it to Shinji and Crash. They said no because they're focusing on their own shit. Taylor took it, and now I gotta figure out with Brian, because the cheapest thing for me is media mail, so I'm just gonna load him up with like a bunch of magazines, vinyls, books, and just kind of ship it and make sure to sign each one. So that way he can keep what he wants, and anything else he wants to sign and sell, like he can. I mean, honestly, it's like, you know, it just helps me like clear out my shit. Helps gives a lot of Hoarderman's wares to good homes. Another thing is I'm gonna have to find homes for Hoarderman's kittens in the next week or two. So yeah, if anyone on the East Coast or New England area wants a free kitten, or 2, or 5, yeah, hit me up. Cause in like a week or 2, yeah. No, Shinji's not really gone. He just recently thanked, for getting 77,000 subscribers, 7,777 subscribers. Yeah, a lot of things tend to go through me. Well, it's because, there's really not that much hatred in my heart. It's just more so, well, the theme of of season 2, I don't get why they chose that theme. I don't really think anyone liked how intense and mean it was, and why do, just the idea of ever basing anything off of Synanon or anything to do with behavioral modification programs, that's always going to end in disaster. Always going to end in disaster. And that's not to talk shit or nothing, it's just some things are not meant to be replicated ever. Like, I wouldn't replicate the Penhurst experience. Like, I wouldn't lobotomize someone, then blast them with a fucking fire hose in a gymnasium. Or, God forbid. So, what do you think? What do you think the vibe of this mini season is going to be? Do you think it's going to be more silly or more action packed? Because, yeah, they can say action, but I'm just trying to think. It does seem that that was the plan. Favorite Joker performance? Tie between Heath Ledger and whoever did the voice work for Joker in The Dark Knight Returns. The animated two-part movie. That was really good. Of course, Mark Hamill's Joker voice can't be beat. I personally like to pretend that Mark Hamill's dead. And it's honestly what I've been doing with Mark Hamill and all the other celebrities like Eminem, since they sold out to social justice and shit. It's not real. What do you mean it's not real? Like, I don't think they'd lie to us. At least, not so blatantly, you know? It's like, they wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, we lied to you. There is no 2.5. Like, nah, in terms of a business shit, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't think that 2.5 is a lie. The 80s. Nice. I mean, they do lie, but it wouldn't be about like a new upcoming like mini season or anything, you know. They they well, if 2.5 is happening right now. I kind of wish scuffed renovator stream. That's 2.5. They just renovate the house. Fish tank outside the tank. Well, I read it from AB, right? So apparently it's gonna be like 6. Now, I mean, both seasons combined, there's like, what, 15 of us? Narrow that down to 6 from both seasons. Fish tank outside the tank, and they're testing me. Huh. Needs to be 5 series in the bag before All Stars discussion. Well, so that would be like if it was a whole season All Stars, right? But this is a mini season. So they can kind of get away with it. But if they were to do like, yeah, a whole season of like, this is Fish Tank All Stars, then yeah, I could see like, I mean, shoot, maybe even by the time, because they plan to do 10 seasons, right? So maybe like the Fish Tank All Stars would be like a kind of like a bonus season 11 is like one last hurrah, where it's like everyone who's gone through Fish Tank and just been fucking amazing at Fish Tank, whether it's a freeloader or a contestant or production staff, they're just all going like nuts to butts, balls to the fucking wall in like season 11. That'd be fucking lit. If they want 10. No, well, that's the thing. Again, it's like if what people have figured out is to be believed, then they just want 6, right? 6 total. And this is going to be a mini season. Is it a bit early for All Stars? Yes, but I mean, I guess it makes sense because they said that like according to the contract they signed or something, it's like they have to make Fish Tank related content once every 6 months, just in terms of the show itself, right? So if season 3 were to be pushed back, then they would have to do something. Am I World Peace 2? Nope. Well, at the same time, though, it doesn't seem like this mini season's gonna be like how it used to be. You know? Like, it seems like they're all gonna be there fighting against fucking vampires or some shit. So at this point, it's like all... Gosh. Any conceivable plot to Win Fish Tank doesn't quite apply here because this is a whole different beast. And also in an experimental sense. I'm just trying to rack my brain around it myself. Yeah, 6 is ambitious, but I can certainly think of 6. It says their word of keeping initiative in life. Well, of course. I'm never going to be given up that easily. Granted, I may be low energy and sleepy a lot, like I am now, and I am sorry about that. I know you often hear me say this a lot, but it really just is a case of space. Like, once I get my bedroom cleaned out, I'm probably just going to move my whole stream setup there. And yeah, just gotta keep pushing forward. Just gotta keep getting to work, gotta keep pushing forward. Gotta quit my cigarettes. I've already quit my energy drinks. Like, I mean, fuck. What did the house smell like when you were in there? So Thomas Carroll, so you have to remember, so I was still a very heavy smoker and I French inhale, so I suck the smoke through my nose. I have no sense of smell. If I can smell that something's terrible, then it's terrible. I can tell you that Snifty smelled terrible. I could see by the end of it the house becoming smelly as shit. But I personally didn't notice any foul odor. Well, I mean, for stories, the main thing is like you don't want to pigeonhole yourself, right? And certainly, like in a case like me, where it's like, I personally wish they just took me down to the basement and said, "Jimmy, you're too smart. Don't tell them that they're all fans." That's all they had to do, and just say like, "Yeah, don't worry, you're not going to be like the first one eliminated. Like you have immunity for a bit. Just don't tell them that you're all fans." Ow. Do I still have the Pokemon hat? No. That was someone from production who had that. So the French inhale, you puff it into your mouth. Hang on. It's like you lightly let it out of your mouth and you curve your bottom lip up, and then you just snort through the nose. Ow. Right now, forgive me. Need my nicotine fix, but this shit hurts. Ah. A waterfall? Nah, it's always been called a French inhale. At least where I come from. Not because I know that, sticking two cigarettes together, one to light the other, that's called a butt fuck. But other people call it a monkey fuck. Hmm. Let me think. What else can we talk about? Oh heavens, that does remind me. After I end this stream, I gotta get my clothes out of my car. Actually, let me see. Did I get my clean clothes out of my car? I did. Thank God. I'm retarded. I don't have to go outside. I don't have to see the sun rising. Mm-mm. I'm spitting into a trash can I have right here. That would be funny if I was just spitting onto my floor, but I'm not. That's what I'm doing right now. Well, the dab pen's weed. I'm not switching crutches. Ow, son of a bitch. It's just, yeah, to get my mind off the nicotine withdrawals, because again, due to the fact that I have depression, it's like I need a lot of stimulus. Kind of balance it out. I have outgrown my depression for the most part. Like, shoot, even from the time I was on the show, I was on like 112.5 milligrams of Effexor venlafaxine. I lowered that down to 75 post show, and now I'm just on 37.5. And then a little bit after this, well, like, I don't know, like another month or two, probably. Probably till at least after the mini season, just because, I don't know, I don't want to be too bummed out, because I don't think I'm going there. I don't see them. If I were to go on, it would have to be like a last fucking minute pick. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I sadly ain't heard nothing. Ain't no big whoop, though. NDA, but I will be on something. Ain't gonna be 2.5, but it'll be something. You can absolutely smoke when you eat. This? So I'm not even really, so I don't really like to smoke weed or drink booze that much. Yeah, I'll do it for streams, but it's more like, when I do these overnight streams, it's like, the fucking, night before work. So I'm just trying to relax, truthfully. Because, yeah, like, I don't work my job every day of the week. But I do legitimately work. Speaking of work, let me check Facebook, see if that gosh darned video went through to myself. Mm-hmm. Sorry, fellas, my brain's ticking real quick. Bet. Alright, sweet, yeah. All I did was just real quick slap in all the videos I made for the new vlog and downloaded because, you know, like, I'm probably going to end this stream around 6, but my brain's, as we approach 7 a.m., my brain's just going further and further out. I mean, I'm not going to just sit here and just drink all my fucking beer, you know? No sense in getting smashed. No sense in getting, like, that fucked up. I will say, though, I still have a really high weed tolerance. Definitely was not on Season 2 long enough to lower that shit. I'll tell you what. Everyone at the paper mill, including myself, like, we all got stoned, but that wasn't even to get high. That was, like, you're just fucking lifting so much fucking shit, and you're always hunched over, and you're always lifting up big heavy things. It fucking kills your joints. Makes you strong as fuck, but goddamn. Oh, Street X sharing dual X screens. Oh, hey, dude. How are ya? No, yeah, I'm good. Uh, we're almost done we're almost at the end of this stream. I'm just chilling, talking to everyone real quick. You know, I figure it's been a while since I just kind of sat and talked. I am actually thinking, if I were to do an art stream next stream, would y'all be okay with that? Let me actually just put that for a poll. I'm a fucking dumbass. Fucking put in the wrong thing. I also need to get back to that. Been too long. If I had full creative control over a fish tank season, what would I do? No. I wouldn't do anything like that. I'd have some really, really trippy setups. Obviously, it would be inevitable if they be destroyed given the nature of fish tank, but I'm thinking like, gosh. Truthfully, it would be kind of cool in my idea if it was like an old Call of Duty Nazi zombies map. More specifically, think World at War, like the hospital one, where you have to open up doors, right? So it's like the fish wouldn't start out in anything too small, right? Because you don't want it to be like a fucking pig pen style. Maybe start them out in 2 rooms and just kind of make it seem like a party. And then it's like you can initiate the first challenge of like, look, you open this door. You gotta figure out like the fucking code word and shit. But you get your bedroom. And then just make it clear it's like there's a lot of different places in the house. You have to solve these sort of clues or mysteries or crack these codes to get access to the house. And then it's like, because I mean, you saw like how we were in the beginning. Like we were very, very curious. We wanted to see what was in the house. I think that would be cool, and that would help buy up a decent amount of time. I feel like that could be enough of a distraction with some little mini games peppered here and there, like at least once a day, but like not a super long mini game, like because you want the fish to really like unlock the house before you get too crazy with the challenges. But also, so the thing about going the evil route, right? It can be entertaining if it's done in a very cartoonish way. So, if you wanted to, what's the word? Make Hell House, you could make it more so Hell House in a really good environment. One idea I do have, that I've shown you guys before, with like, so how Hoarderman, I have some of Hoarderman's old security tapes from way back when, and it's just pretty much black and white, and you're just staring at the fucking snow, and there's that nonstop drone. So imagine just a whole hallway. It would have to be a main hallway that like links to, like, you know, important places of the house. Like, so people are going to be walking through it a lot, whether they want to or not. One of them is like just lined with CRV TVs or CRT TVs. Some of them are on playing like a still image or just like a recording of some weird shit like the Horderman security tapes. And others are just like these kind of like just paintings on them. And some are just static. And you just kind of walk through that. And some of the TVs will have volume on, some of them won't. And then you could have a big plot twist where it's like there is in fact a hidden part of the house here, and this part of the house is like this super fucking important like end of the Matrix shit, you know. Now, mind you, this is just an idea. I do not have the electronic know-how nor the labor know-how of how to actually make it. I'd love to know how to make it. But that would be like one idea. We're saying like if you really wanted like a hell environment, but like a good one where it's like really fucking eerie, and like, but then you could also have another hallway where it could just be kind of set up where you kind of like had just like these dramatic and heartfelt moments. Like one thing I always thought would be beautiful, because this is something I plan to do to the outside of Horderman's, is imagine you're walking under these kind of curved glass windows, almost like a bus stop, but it's like you're walking in a hall of that. And it'd be like outdoors, or the light would be coming through, so that way it's like this dark blue. And then you add in the clouds and the rain, and it just makes for like a really good scene. Like, even just from like freeze frames of just people chilling there, they don't even have to be talking about anything serious. It just really makes for a nice atmosphere. Hell House is just not a good idea. Well, not in the... It can't be... It shouldn't be actually sadistic, because that's when you have the worst possible things happening during the show and post-show. That would be funny. But it's just like, you can really make it like atmospheric and hellish. Hellish obviously in the cartoonish way, or like if you're like being a cartoonish evil villain, like a shitpost evil villain. I think more so season 1, think more so obviously Frank Castle, but like more Looney Tunes style. And then it's just like, again, if you wanted to add that Hell House aspect, you could even have it to where it's like, so for example, like when they yelled at us to stay in our rooms, or when they tried to nail me and Trish into bedroom 1, I just opened the door. I just fucking ripped the door back to open it. Sam was laughing hysterically when he saw that I just escaped it. So, gosh, now I remember. So you could yell at the fish like, "Oh yeah, stay in this part of the house. Don't you dare! You can't move this part of the house." And then have everyone else just kind of like rush out, like set up maybe some like creepy glow in the dark like shit where like the lights go out and you like read some really fucked up shit on the wall because it's glow in the dark paint, or like just see some really fucked up design, some shit like that. Or it's like they would come out, set up like hellish stuff. I do actually have an idea for how because I do have a wood panel CRT TV, right? I just need to get a second working VHS player. But the way that I have it envisioned, because I've had this shit envisioned since, like, you know, season 1 was going on. I was working at Hoarderman's and found these fucking tapes. Is obviously after like a couple of weeks, all the contestants are going to be bored. Some of them are going to miss TV. And then you could set up like this kind of bulletproof glass type deal to where it's like no one can really fuck with the TV unless they have a key to like the certain locks. Essentially, it's like a staff only type deal, right? So no one can destroy the TV. And then you just kind of like gather them all up, and it's like, oh yeah, here's your entertainment. And then like, especially if you could like shut them in a room for a bit, and the TV's full blast, and it's just playing Hoarderman security tape. Because them shits go on for hours, bro. What was it like being with Trish during the boss wigger bit? Oh, she was fun. Yeah, I was really happy that she understood it was a joke and that I didn't really like doing that stuff. Like, she was a lifesaver, especially for the cookie challenge, because I really wasn't trying to, like, restart any beef. And she did catch on to that, and she was a good sport. But it's like, you could see me where it's like I was acting the part, but, like, I didn't really like to do it, to be honest. It's just not my style. Like, I would just kind of do it where it's like, look, you gotta go, boss nigga. And it's like, you know, you fucking do it. Like, there's a TTS when I was laying on Trisha's lap, just because I didn't know what to do. And it was like, you know, I'm also the kind of guy where, like, if I go to a strip club with friends, I'm not going to be like, awooga, naked ladies. I'm the motherfucker who's making paper airplanes out of the dollar bills to just see how I can hit them. Not for the eyes or anything, but it's just like, can I hit a niff with this paper airplane or some shit? It just doesn't do it for me. But yeah, there was a TTS when I was laying on her lap saying, Jimmy, tell me what you know, her pussy smells like. And it's like, I just refuse to do that. I think I like just gave her the sign and like just kind of shook my head a little bit, like, don't worry, I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's like, it was nice, you know, it was just a fun bit. I did tell Chemical, but I'm surprised no one clipped. Does anyone here remember when everyone in the tank did a big skit together? Not production, but it was like me, Dunye, Nifty, Trish, TJ, Taylor, like everyone had to do this bit. And it was in the bar room, where the bar room was like a restaurant. But this was like when like the restraining order was in high effect, so you know, I had to like pretend to be the drunken homeless man, and then at the end of it, before production shut it down, they called me in as the police to like escort out like a customer they don't like. I kept saying shit like I don't know, I kept saying there's like fucking smegma in their cheese or some shit like that, and like how I was the best chef and I was running the restaurant, but they kicked me out. Yeah, no, one trick that people do is like they'll just put scotch tape on the bottom of their shoes and just walk around a strip club. A second money airplane has just hit the stripper. A second money airplane has just hit the twin strippers. No, it wasn't the Nifty stand-up. This was after the Nifty stand-up. No, that was when we first had to use the chips. The big group skit. Wait, yeah, it was the one that we did right after I did my rendition of There Will Be Blood, I Drink Your Milkshakes. It was that night. It was that night. Someone clipped this. The night where I did the There Will Be Blood rendition of I Drink Your Milkshakes, that's the night where we did the big skit like right after that because I was giving off my acting skills because they were trying to figure out Dunye, yeah, they put Dunye in charge and he was trying to figure out our parts and like how good each one of us was at acting. And again, it's like I had the fucking restraining order going on. Haley and Trish were already out of it, like they backed out. And then, yeah, after that, and the whole skit ends with me like doing the Hitler salute, saying, "This is the police because they want me to kick out Nifty." Yeah, that's something. Just because the second everyone started busting up laughing when I came in as the police, that's when it was like a joke shutdown where it's like I think they just kind of saw it as like, okay, yeah, it's peaked. It can't get any better than this, and then they shut it down. But like when I came in as the police, because everyone started busting up laughing, that was fun. Yes, I kind of did. I mean, I really did think it was all over. I was like, fuck. That was a bad day. Oh, hello, baby. Wait. Well, yeah. How are you? Well, that and like, I think again once the gravity set in for like everyone on TJ's team, where it's like, fuck, we lost the elimination challenge. I think that's when people at least understood it's like, okay, like Jimmy and Shinji like just got done smoking. I don't know if any of y'all have had Pall Mall oranges. They're the worst fucking cigarette you can smoke. Those so not only did we have to chain smoke those motherfuckers, but they were not good cigarettes. I could not see. Mm-hmm. Also, sorry for pausing at baby's name. I couldn't tell if it was my ex or not. Well, no, I'm doing all right. I'm just wrapping up the overnight show. I've just been sitting and talking to the audience for a bit. I gotta stay up every night before work until a reasonable hour so I can go to bed. And then, yeah. Even if a girl doesn't eat the bread for you. Fuck that. Like, you gotta imagine the eye burning. Like, if you've had smoke in your eyes, imagine that times 100. So right now I'm also just going over real quick the current Hoarderman vlog I slapped together. Sorry for the silence, guys. I will check chat once I'm done. I'm just going over real quick. Okay, bet. I do not dox Hoarderman with this one, so... Let's see. Save movie for computer. There we go. Hello. Gay guy alert. No, baby, you don't look like my ex. I'm just very fucking tired. Ugh. Well, I mean, I can't even really see your profile picture. Hang on. Let's see. Da, da, da. And yeah, I'm quitting smoking, so to help with the nicotine addictions, I'm doing dip, just regular dip. No, no, you don't look like my ex. I am flattered you made a YouTube account though. But yeah, that's why I'm spitting. I'm not spitting on my floor. I have a Fucking trash can right here. I'm not some degenerate. Ah. Sweet. Open folder. This. Videos. Oh, wait. This. Goes into there. But yeah, one thing I do need to clear a lot of Horderman's land for is to set up like this is also his orders. Essentially a 24/7 yard sale. Any members of the crew who are like running it. Because you know, like I need people to like stay there on the property in tents and whatnot. Obviously not like 7 days a week or nothing, but like just go in shifts, you know? Sweet, so I got that uploading. Spell on your own floor to establish dominance against yourself. Hey. Hey. You turn off. Talking to my TV. Didn't turn off. What was your other account? But yeah, that is like, well, one of the nearest plans, because I'll also help with sales and whatnot. And besides, not just sales from potential fans, but just in general. But of course, before that, gotta clear a lot more of the land. Get a fucking FEMA city set up for storage and shit. Let's get basic tent equipment. And of course, get more members of the crew. You're just gonna let you do that. But yeah. Live tag sales stream. I still gotta fucking figure out how to do that, bro. I really wish I was more tech savvy. But I'm sure I'll meet the connection soon. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. I think so. You know what? Let's keep this stream going for a little bit. 6:30 sound okay for you guys to end it? Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars. Well, no, I wouldn't be a fucking con artist. I wouldn't like. If anything, I would be lowballing buyers to try and just generate more sales. Unless it's like a super high price item. Or something that Horderman makes clear is like, look, this means a lot to me. I gotta get a lot of money. Like with the drum. And then I had to talk him down the old microcomputer. But yeah, all like I tell customers, and I'm more than happy to show them like proof. But for the microcomputer for 175 plus shipping, like all that 175 is just going right back to Hoarder Man and his wife. Jimmy, are you a fan of chocolate spread and peanut butter combo? Not really. Never been a fan of chocolate spreads. Did I ever shoot my shot at Taylor at the tank? No. No. I mean, I will say, like, you know, when I was going into the tank, I was like, wow, Taylor's a goth girl. She's pretty. I bet I'm gonna get along with her. And then I walked in, and, and Taylor was just really selling the libtard act, so I was just like, fuck this! It's just like, I want Summer now. She was nice to me. That's pretty much just how my mind works. It's like, oh, you're nice to me? Okay. Can I beat up Tom Hanks in Castaway? Probably. Full Utah mode Jimmy Downey would absolutely demolish and myrtleize Castaway Tom Hanks. And that's just a fact. Y'all saw how quick I move when the adrenaline fully kicks in. Ah. Let me think. I know it's kind of, but yeah, nah. By the time me and Taylor got close, I had gotten like really close. I'd been kicked out, and also, yeah, if I can remember, I think she made it clear to TTS. Well, no, wait, no, I wouldn't have made my shot because I had still thought that, because she had told me and others that, like, you know, how her heart was taken, but that was just her being like, to just make sure that no one tried to flirt with her at all. And it worked, because I'm not a fucking homewrecker, but nah, I wouldn't have made any attempts because I was just assumed she was taken. Uh, that's that. Okay, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. My heart wouldn't be into it. A and B. Yeah, he'd probably kick my ass. Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks will kick my ass. Cause Forrest, cause Forrest Gump also has like his own modes where like shit goes in slow motion and he beats the fuck out of people who like who he thinks are hurting Jenny that she's either banging or just perverts grabbing her. No, I mean I don't know. She's made it pretty clear. It's no big whoop. I mean, hey, it's life. Besides of which, you never want to be in any sort of relationship that's like forced, where you both don't find each other fully attractive, you know? You never want that shit to be forced. Otherwise, it'll just end terribly. Ah. Yes. Yes, immersion gaming. What about Fish Tank 2.5? Yeah, my place is nowhere near ready to, like, have any sort of girlfriend. Or live in. Nectar doesn't even like it here anymore. And I don't blame him. Oh, I'd love to stream with Tay again. Actually, I am thinking, another stream I'm thinking about doing in the future is a Toontown stream. Because I do have a Toontown account for Toontown Rewritten. I'm decently far in. I'm not sure if that'd be something that y'all would be down to see. And y'all are more than happy to just, like, crash. I'll fucking give, like, the server in Toontown where I'm at. And y'all can just screw with me if you want. You get a drop at 2:30 for what, like the trailer? melody bitch situation. Man, I just wanted, like, and it fucking sucks because apparently before the mallet incident, a lot of women have told me that they were like about to apply just to be a romantic interest for me, and that really warmed my heart when I left. Cause yeah, cause he was like, yeah, I play the part of like, oh, I'm Mr. Boss Nigger, whole 9 yards, but it's like, I could tell they weren't into me, and I'm really not a guy to like force someone to be into me. Certainly not in like a very limited time of fish tank. Like I'm really good at playing the long game. It's like give me a year, and I can make a chick who finds me not attractive at all, and I can at the very least in a year make her have her like she'll find me attractive. And usually by that time we might have fooled around once or twice. No guarantee of a girlfriend, but like I said, my long game's way better because I never learned how to do the short game. Never really learned how to properly flirt, nothing. Ever get the Toontown trading cards? Yes. And I'm pretty sure that's still at my mom's house. Yes, I am still alive. Was Zoltzifi, but I didn't use it much. I didn't have the profile picture. Oh, well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, like I've told others, ever since I was growing up as a kid, everyone was always like scared of me. You like, and I wouldn't even do anything. It's just because of how I looked and sounded. You have to also remember my hometown was invaded by yuppies, and I was like one of the last farm kids. So I guess go figure. Uh, and that like just, I pretty much have no ego because of it. Where it's like, I can't tell how I look. Well, I can. Obviously, I can tell if I look clean, if I look dirty, if I need to shave, if I need to brush my teeth. Which, yeah, need to brush my fucking teeth, but it's an overnight stream. I haven't really had time. I don't know who the Cybermen are from the Saiyan saga. Probably not in a relay race. I can only run really fast, so I'm really, really scared, or I'm really, really fucking pissed off. Oh, I'd be more than happy to lend my voice and to lend whatever I can. Like, actually, there's this giant fucking chest here, right? It's like an old Magnavox 70s sound system. And if you turn it up max volume, it can go 3 city blocks easily. I fucking tested it out. And you'll hear whatever is playing crystal clear. So imagine having this in a fish tank. If like you really want to do like some cartoonish hell, maybe you'd have like, maybe you build just like a wall, and then one day, like a fucking plywood wall, and you have like a little flap. That would again like lead to like plexiglass or something with like holes in it, so the sound can go out, but no one can fucking stop it. And then one day you just get the fish in the area, you quickly flip it open, you just crank it to full volume, not even to play any music, or just play static, because you're not escaping that sound, like ever. Well, thank you. That means a lot, Iconic Gaming. And thank you, baby. That really does warm my heart. But wait. How old are you? Sorry. Always gotta ask. Because I don't think you've ever DM'd me. Don't recall who you are. And every time someone DMs me or I talk to them, God know how old they are. Because for dating, I'm a 21 and over man. And due to the way that life is, adults should really not be talking to children. Slide into those Taylor DMs, Jimmy. I wouldn't want to ruin me and her friendship like that. Let it be known. Let it be known. I always check for age. I know it's most important. Not going to fucking prison and not talking to any child. Certainly not on the internet. That's not a girl. PMSL. I mean, I kind of figured that. But I'm not going to fall for any my brain may be fried. But I'm always very precautious. Okay, see? So at least we now know the fictional woman is 26. See, gang? Even though it's fictional women, they have to be the right age. Oh, that was a terrible joke. Thank you, Thomas Carroll. Hey. Then DM me on something else other than here, you silly goose. Bruh. This is just as silly as the last time women were flirting with me in my chat. I don't know how to flirt. I'm certainly not flirting or doing anything like that publicly. That's just silly. No, Jesus. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. There's a lot of fan edits and whatnot that I can't find just because they weren't like popular enough in YouTube. It really fucking sucks. Like, I know I have it, although I should make a public playlist of like really good edits that don't have many views, like the Taylor X Jimmy edit where they play the Cyberpunk ending theme song. I don't know who Trindle is. I feel that, but hey, that just means she likes you. Well, I don't think I've ever been called Casanova, and I don't really know what Casanova would even be. Ah, got it. And aw. I mean, yeah, I wish, and, well, I know at least as a solid friend, I'm in her heart. I mean, look, I'm just saying, like, every time y'all have brought up, like, the idea of me and her, like, even remotely being a thing. Like, she's always been like, ew. And look, look, bruh. Look, bro, I'm the kind of man where it's like, if you hear a no, you just don't do it. You just don't pursue. What am I doing IRL streams? Well, first I need to get. Greg actually taught me about it. It's a stream backpack. It costs $2,000, but that's the best thing for IRL streams. Cause yeah, then I could like hook up my iPod to the hotspot backpack maybe. And then from that, I could also do IRL streams at Hoarderman's while I work. Jesus Christ, Thomas. But again, that's like another case of just a lot of shit would need to be done first, and a lot of money would need to be made and saved up, really. Well, I mean, just a lot of the times where it's like, so growing up, I always wanted people to be my friends. So similar to Shinji, like I'd always give them gifts and shit. It just had like a lot of women take advantage of that. Not necessarily, more so in the way where like they kind of pretend to be helpless or whatnot, or like they suddenly have an interest in you, but then like you get tricked and it's like, oh, you just want me because I'm generous. You just want me because of my money. The usual shit. Plenty of women have tricked me. Plenty of women have done really mean things to me. Despite what a lot of haters claim, I really don't hate women at all. In fact, I hate infinitely more dudes than women. Truly hate, by the way. I will always say it's very funny, because again, if you look at my haters, and you look at how they interact with any female fans I have, you will find them saying some of the most vicious, cruel shit to them. For no fucking reason. And these are the same people who insist that I do nothing all day but seethe about women. And just all that other stupid shit, you know? Would I date Q? I'm not gay! What the fuck? With a phone and battery bank, maybe. Be down to be part of your VR game idea. Andy Milanakis gave me the okay to use his... Yo, you know what? I'm fucking down. And shit, I didn't know you were tight with Andy Milanakis. I'm actually a huge fan of Andy Milanakis. I know he doesn't like his show, but I fucking love his show. His show is a huge part of my childhood. Are you excited to be a viewer of Season 3? A viewer of Season 3. But yeah, I'm very excited to be a viewer of the mini-season. I'll be excited to see what it is. I mean, yeah, I bet it's a surreal experience. I had to figure out what clan I should make her be in. Well, I don't have the money to make a clan. So I'll just be in one, I guess. Jesus Christ, phrasing, bro. Mallet clan? Nah. I don't want to give that one no more clout. That one still tries to get clout. It just drives me fucking nuts. It's like, make up your mind. Either you're the big fucking victim and you're oh so scared of me, or you're some fucking tough guy. You can't be both. You can't be both. You can go ahead and poke the bear all you want. I'm not giving you what you fucking want, but it's just fucking insufferable. Like, good lord, you nearly made the show go bankrupt. Because you were that fucking boring. 15,000 to what? 200? God damn. India next season. What the fuck? The vajankles? Oh, hit the vaginankles. Should permanently have access and have free clan access. That'd be cool. What do you do if season 2 happened again, knowing what you know now? The rest of the fish have no clue. I keep it quiet that we were all fans first and foremost, and if anything, if I just got really mad, I'd just go pee in a corner. Like I said. I'd just piss in a corner, just furiously. Just furiously urinate in a corner. Oh no, well, I'm just not worried about getting a girlfriend right now. I, honest to God, just have to focus on my life. You know? And there's just so much I have to do. Like, a lot of the time. I'm not complaining. It's just fact. Well, not everyone. Because again, so obviously I knew who Sam Hyde was. I know what MDE is. I only saw like I still haven't seen a full episode of MDE yet. Just to give you guys an idea of just how fucking busy I've been. I really probably should get around to doing that maybe. But yeah, I think if anything I was just making like fish tank references. No seed muffin. Quit I quit smoking. That's part of the reason why it might seem a bit off. I've been doing dip. But anyway, time for power line. And we gotta end the stream. Oh boy, gang. You wanna know what we learned today? Today? Well, we learned that we don't like spiders. We learned that I was a dumbass. I missed one of the pogos. But we killed him. How long did it take to get used to the idea of 1,000 people were watching? I was used to that off the bat because it's like I've already been watched in like a much more fucked up environment by a lot of fucking people. My main focus was just being silly. Sweet. On what, Instagram or Twitter? Oh no, that was Delaney's synth and keyboard. That's why I'm really happy that Delaney was there. I really like Delaney. It's kind of funny. The haters never point out the fact that if I hated women so much, why did I become such good friends with Delaney after she hit me in the head with her shoe a bunch of times? It's just, don't go after me non-fucking stop and I'll be fine, bro. That's because I am trained on the piano. Really do be a Jimmy's world. I'm gonna be the one and only Jimmy left. All other Jimmy's gonna have to change their name to James. Bro, forget that. They're dogpiling me for the whole fucking week and a half. And just the worst part is like, it was like, oh Jimmy, you have to stop the beef. And then I'd stop it. And then they'd be like, oh Trish, Abby, yes, please, by all means, yes, you're completely worth it. Go make this man go nuclear. This will not affect the show's viewers at all. And it affected the viewers. Classic cartoons? If I'm allowed to. You'd be surprised. But yeah, you have to be really careful with what you do stream. In terms of reacting to something. Because even if it's something like a public domain, for some reason YouTube will sometimes still copyright strike it. But anyway, it's an honor to talk to you too, Immersion Gaming. It's always fun to talk to you guys. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. For Rock Band 3, their keyboard mode not only has a real keyboard piano training mode, it's a keyboard controller doubles as a MIDI controller for music production. That's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, good night everyone. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for attending this stream. It really does mean the world to me. Good night. God bless. Sweet dreams. No homo.